Guys, it's Timeless, and I got some news for you guys today regarding the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live outage that happened during Christmas. And I want to let you guys know everything that there is to know about this because, you know, today's the day after Christmas, and there's still a couple issues with the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. One more than the other, though. PlayStation Network is having a couple more issues than the Xbox Live. So let's start off with the bad news so we can get on to the good news. So PlayStation Network is down for maintenance, and a lot of people aren't able to sign in right now. Maybe by the time this video is uploaded they'll fix the issue. So if everything's fixed, then you know, obviously this is incorrect, but if it's still going on, then yeah. So Sony said that on their website that they're down for maintenance because they're trying to figure out how they got DDoSed and try to fix the issue so that no longer happens, which is great to hear because that means, you know, future DDoSing might not work on the PlayStation Network. And I know a lot of people say that you can't avoid DDoSing, and I beg to differ. I know there's ways to do this, you know, to prevent DDoSing, and I'm glad that, you know, PlayStation is trying to fix the issue so they no longer get DDoSed anymore. And especially because, you know, networks don't always, I mean, not networks, their servers, which is their networks, I suppose, don't always stay up completely. Like, I mean, servers sometimes go down, and it's something that, you know, no company can avoid, but at least now they won't go down for DDoSing, which means, you know, they'll go down less frequently. So that's great to hear from Sony. At least they're trying to, you know, fix the issue, not just trying to get everything up and running again. As for Microsoft, on their website, it says that everything's working fine now. Especially, I think it was late at night yesterday on Christmas that they were able to get everything up and running while PlayStation was still having issues. So you know, just in case you guys are wondering on that. So yeah, Microsoft fixed the issue pretty quickly, and they were able to get everything up and running. And I'm assuming they're also trying to figure out a way so they no longer get DDoSed. But I like every time I notice that you know, PlayStation Network goes down, they're always down for maintenance. But you know, when Xbox Live has some servers updates or whatever, it seems like they never go down. So their infrastructure for, you know, Microsoft's side, I'm not saying it's better, but maybe they just have it connected in a different way where they don't have to go completely down in order to, you know, implement an update to their servers. But it looks like the Sony side does, like the way they have their, I guess, servers wired, or I don't know how, you know, their setup is, but it looks like every time they need to do maintenance on it, they have to go completely down, while, you know, Microsoft doesn't. You know what I think Microsoft has? They have servers that, you know, we play on, and then when they need to do maintenance, they switch us to their emergency servers that we play on until they fix their main servers or something like that, I think. Or maybe they fix half their servers and then the other half, so they have us playing on half of them, I guess. I don't know, something like that. That's just a theory of mine. But anyway, so if you guys are wondering who's doing this, you know, Lizard Squad on Twitter has been saying that they've been DDoSing them, and I think December 7th or 9th, both Sony and Microsoft got DDoSed for like an hour or two, and they said, the Lizard Squad tweeted out that that was just a small taste of what's going to be coming on Christmas. And it looks like they weren't lying. They brought it. I mean, they took out Sony and Microsoft for like a couple hours yesterday, and even now, you know, Sony's down, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, Sony's not getting DDoSed anymore. I think they're just really down to fix the issue. And so they no longer get DDoSed. I don't think they're being DDoSed anymore, especially because the Lizard Squad said that they're no longer DDoSing either one of them. So it's no surprise that you know, maybe Microsoft is up and running now, because obviously, you know, they're not DDoSing them anymore. But anyways, if you guys don't know what DDoSing is, and you know, since I keep mentioning it, I'm gonna explain what this is. So DDoSing is basically when the person that's doing the DDoSing is sending a bunch of information to, you know, the servers on Sony's side and Microsoft's side in this case, and they're just sending them a bunch of fake information to the point where it overwhelms the servers with so much information that they just crash, and, you know, people aren't able to sign in anymore because the servers are, you know, they're overwhelmed with all this fake information that they are flooding into their servers. So that's pretty much what DDoSing is, and I'm actually surprised they were able to DDoS Sony and Microsoft, because I mean, they're huge companies, and I'm imagining their infrastructure is huge. So in order to DDoS them completely and have almost everyone in the world that uses, you know, Xbox Live or PlayStation Network go completely down, I mean, they must have some pretty good setup in order to DDoS that, especially both companies at the same time. And according to the Lizard Squad, by the way, one of their tweets, or I don't know if it was a tweet they said, but I did read online that the Lizard Squad said that they had pretty much underground routers. They didn't go specify exactly what they had, but they said they had underground routers, which means I don't know what that means really, but I'm assuming they have a big setup in order to do this. So yeah, and I do believe it was them, just for the fact that every time, you know, the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live goes down, or went down on December 7th or 9th, when they also claimed that they brought them down, and also on Christmas, they tweeted it out as soon as it was happening. So I mean, the only people that would know that the servers are you know, the service is down is people that are actually the ones DDoSing, and I do believe it's Lizard Squad, and it sucks that they're doing this too, because I mean, who wants to DDoS people on Christmas? I mean, people are opening their gifts, really. They're trying to enjoy gaming, you know, be on the next consoles, the next gen consoles, or what I should say is current gen now. And, you know, experience the new future of gaming, I guess. I don't know, but I guess they just want to be mean, because they said that they did this for the lulz in one of their tweets, but then later on they also now they're saying that they're doing it because they want to show Microsoft, they want to show everyone that Microsoft and Sony's servers aren't as secure as they should be, and they're, you know, making them upgrade their servers and, you know, upgrade their security, which is good, I guess, if that's what they were really, you know, trying to do. But I really think it was just for the lulz, because one of their tweets that I'll read to you right now says 5,000 retweets and we will stop hitting the Xbox Live and PlayStation Network servers. And I mean, so they're trying to get famous from this, it looks like, and that's just pretty sad. I mean, if you want to get famous from this is actually kind of stupid if you want to get famous too, because what they're doing is illegal, and by getting a lot of attention, there's going to be people that are going to track them down, and when they do, and I'm pretty sure Microsoft and Sony are probably even teaming up right now to track these guys down so they can arrest them, because what they're doing is illegal. And I mean, hopefully they do get caught, because it's just cruel what they're doing. There's not even a good cause to it. So I think maybe they got upset because they read a lot of comments that they're just complete douchebags, and that's why they were saying, "Oh no, we did." Because at first they were saying they did this for the lulz, but then or for the laughs, whatever. But then they said they were doing it because they wanted to show everyone Sony and Microsoft have poor security and everything, and they wanted them to upgrade their security. Which I guess, although I don't think that was their initial intentions, I'm glad that you know. That is a bright side. I guess I don't know how to phrase this. I guess I'm happy that they did this in a way, just because now I feel like Sony and Microsoft will take security and, you know, upgrade their servers. Maybe, I don't think they'll upgrade their servers, but they will definitely, you know, upgrade their security, and that's great. I guess something good came out of all this, but at the price of, you know, people not being able to play on Christmas, that's kind of sad. I mean, at least do it on a random day that's not such a special day, you know. But anyways, so Microsoft's you know, Xbox Live service is pretty much up and running, and that's great to hear. And as for Sony, like I said, they're having maintenance right now, and hopefully it will go up by the time this video goes up. I mean, the faster the better, but if not, then, you know, it might be a couple days until Sony maybe brings the servers back up. I don't know, but hopefully it's pretty soon, because, you know, everyone that got a PS4, I feel your pain, and I hope that you guys are able to play pretty soon, because you guys deserve it. I mean, if you guys paid for it, just the fact that you paid, you know, for something expensive, you should be able to play it, right? So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Hopefully they fix the issues now, because, oh, one more thing I do want to mention is, at least now, you know, Sony and Microsoft know that they're very vulnerable to DDoS, and that there is people powerful enough to, you know, get them offline. So now they'll, you know, take security more serious. So like I said, that's pretty much like the only benefit to this. And, you know, I always like to look at the bright side. So the bad side is, I mean, people aren't able to play right now. But hopefully now that this has happened, you know, this will never happen again. And I'm pretty sure Microsoft and Sony, like I said, are finding solutions as to how to stop DDoSing. And I know people are saying that there's no way to stop DDoSing. I know there's a way. And especially with these companies with smart people that, you know, that work for them, they'll definitely find a solution and stop the DDoSing. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you thought it was a complete crap, and make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.